Oh, hey, hun, did you know that the government is giving away Pokemon?
What? Really? That means I can finally start my Pokemon journey.
Yeah, you just hit this random button and you get yourself a Pokemon.
Sweet! I'm gonna pick my team of 6.
Oh, wait, there's one more thing.
What?
They're gonna be PokeFusions.
What?
Oh, yes!
Oh boy, everyone. You are in for an interesting episode today. Here we are for some more nonsense with another random generator. On Twitter the past week or so, this has been floating around. The internet has blessed us with our government-issued Pokemon, so, you know, with me being an avid Pokemon lover, I had to give this a try. But I thought it would be fun to do it on stream so we could experience the horror together. The rules were simple. Hit random and hope for the best. I just really wanted to have at least one PokeFusion that was cute. But, well, you'll see what happens. For the first fusion, I was ready for anything. And when I clicked that button, I got Warsact, a horrible and terrifying fusion of Wartortle and Parasect. I know the generator gives you the option to swap the body, so it could be like Paratortle or something like that, but I wanted it to be exactly what RNGesus gave me. And at this point, I was pretty optimistic. Sure, Warsact is an abomination, but they won't all be like that, right? Right? I just kind of drew Warsact the way that he showed up on the screen and called it a day. I do wish that the cute little swirly ears that Wartortle has was there, but I wanted to try my best to keep it as close to the design on my screen as possible. After lining and coloring this thing, we moved on to number 2, our boy Rilex, which was a fusion of Rhydon and Snorlax, who kind of looked like a big horned koala bear. While his face and color scheme were a little different, Rilex actually didn't seem like he was too freaky of a fusion, so my hopes are up that we would get something cute, or at least a fusion that includes one of my favorite Pokemon. But anyway, I did end up taking a little bit of my own liberties with this one because there were some weird placements of white in the fusion that didn't make any sense, so I just pulled the gray up to fit all of Rilex's body. Because without it, it looks like they just kind of like slapped a face circle onto the body, which we'll talk about a little bit more with one of the later fusions. This one was kind of tricky because Snorlax is so round, but Rhydon is so angular, but I think I figured it out alright. As far as fusions go, this one wasn't too crazy. Not like some of the other fusions we're going to see. My god, the trauma is coming back to me now. Fusion number 3 had so much promise. After all, it featured one of my all-time favorite Pokemon, Growlithe. But then, it had to be paired with a gosh dang Slowbro. So we got ourselves a Growbro. Ugh! All the cute things about Growlithe gone. Fuzzy head, gone. Fuzzy chest, gone. Fuzzy tail, gone. Instead, we take dopey old Slowbro and give him like a more aggressive face, I guess. I have to say, I really tried on this one. For the sake of Growlithe, I tried to make him cooler, and I hope I pulled it off. I may have made his chin a little bit too big, but I tried making him cool by having his fist punch into his other hand like he was gonna mess you up. I think the color scheme of Growlithe kind of added to it in the sense that the reddish-orange made Growbro look kind of tougher. If I were to do this again, I might have shown a little bit of Growlithe's teeth in this one to add to the character, but so far, out of the ones we got, Growbro was my favorite of these 3. Then, we get to the next 3. Don't get me wrong, a lot of the fusions we got today were cool. But I was seeing so many cute Pokemon fusions online that I was hoping, dreaming of at least one little Poke Cutie that I could draw myself hugging or something. But I didn't want to cheat and hit random until I found something that I truly liked. I wanted to play by the rules, so once again I clicked random and my fourth Pokemon was Towler. Towler? I don't know, but it was a Taurus fused with a Graveler. And I was like, oh good, another brownish colored character. He'll fit right in and feel like family. You see, if I were to make a list of favorite Pokemon, Taurus and Graveler would be very far down it. So I tried to make it fun for me and give him a cool pose. So I kind of did one of those like superhero poses where he has one leg kneeling and his hand on the ground. So in all honesty, Towler ended up being my favorite thing drawn out of all the Pokemon I drew in this whole challenge. There are some crazy ones, but I think out of all of them, I was proudest of Towler because, one, I never ever would have picked to fuse these Pokemon, and two, even though he looks like a big old chunky poo, I think he turned out the coolest and most dynamic. I ended up really liking his dumb design in the end. Now on to the horror that is number 5. In my head when I clicked random, I hoped I would at least get something that wasn't in the neutral color family like brown or gray. I wanted something with other colors I could use to break up all of this mush. But RNGesus was all like, ask my child and you shall receive. In fact, let's see what my reaction was during the stream.
Luis's toilet.
Toilet. And boop. No, I hate it. I hate it. Oh.
Kofto.
Another purple boy. Did you hear that, boys and girls? Is that the sound of true happiness? Ah, so good. But as comic maker, at least it isn't brown. You stop this. You do the shutting up now. Shh, 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 shh. No talking. No, shh, shh. I think one of the reasons I had such a hard time with this one was because it was another example with the generator of how the faces are sometimes just slapped onto the bodies of the Pokemon. Because with stinkin' Kofto, a delicious fusion of Coughing and Kabuto, they took the gas color of Coughing for the bottom of the body, but then just like slapped the purple face on top of this. At first, I didn't know what I was going to do, but I think I kind of managed it in the end. In fact, I think my sweet husband loved my suffering. I ended up keeping Kofto as close to the fusion as possible while adding some of Coughing's smoke back into it in the end. But also, that face. I mean, look it. It's filling in nicely. It's coming closer and closer. In the end, I feel like Kofto was something. And that's all I have to say about that. Alright, the very last one of my Poke team of 6. I asked the chat for love, strength, and cuteness. I had hoped that by doing this, RNGesus would smile down upon me and grant me with something. But I think the chat was secretly hoping I would get the exact opposite of that. Because here's what happened. And...
There you have it, guys. The cutest of all. Spearchamp! Yeah!
You see that, everyone? Cute? No. Fluffy? No. Instead, I get brown bird muscles. More brown. More brown! What did I do to deserve this? But here we go. Everyone, let's make this brown bird baby happen. It's funny. During the stream, one of our friends, Jingles Rasco, was just done saying that in the drawing department that he's better at drawing muscular guys than I am. I completely agree with him. And then this happened. Are you happy, everyone? Are you amused? Are you not entertained? I honestly, despite my feelings, really tried on Spearchamp, which was a beautiful, beautiful fusion of Spearow and Machamp. After I just got done saying that Towler would be the last kind of Pokemon fusion I would ever want to draw, in comes this big guy. I just couldn't catch a break in this challenge. In fact, it seemed that the browner the better. Now, I know that I complained and joked about their looks and that they all weren't things I would typically draw, but in the end, I really did have a lot of fun and enjoyed the experience of drawing things that were more challenging for me. Muscles, rocks, and whatever the heck Kofto is were all really great experiences that I'm glad I got to try out in this PokeFusion challenge. After I finished wrapping up all the characters, I laid them out all in one big picture, and then drew a picture of me in some Pokegear with a little Banana Man sticker on my bag, while I look at my government-issued Poke crew questionably, unsure of them and the Pokemon journey that we're all about to embark on. So what do you guys think? Was my team just as crazy as I made them out to be, or do you think that they were awesome and that I need to calm down? If you're interested, I'll leave a link to the PokeFusion generator I used in the description of this video. And if you get a chance to try it out, let me know what kind of crazy PokeFusions you get in the comments below. Speaking of, during the stream, a lot of you guys participated and shared some of your PokeFusion drawings. Here are some of the amazing art that I got from you guys. Overall, I learned a lot from this challenge and definitely want to try it again. In fact, there is another Pokemon generator that generates more than just the first 151 Pokemon. It goes all the way up to Gen 7. If you enjoyed this video and want to see me try that one, leave a like and let me know. I've really been enjoying doing these generator videos. If you would like to see me generate a waifu that I did in one of my other videos, I will leave an iCard here where you can watch it. Well, that's it for me, everyone. Thank you all so much for watching the video, and if you were at our stream, thank you for joining me there as well. Videos like this are made possible because of my patrons, so an extra special thank you to all of my patrons. And with that, thank you all so much for stopping by, and I hope that we can draw together again soon. Bye, guys.